Hello everyone and welcome to Quality Old Games. Today we are having part 6 of the Eastern Roman Empire campaign in Rome Total War Barbarian Invasion, and I think our goal here is to capture Rome and Ctesiphon as well. And since we are in a dire need of money so that we can increase defenses here at Salona and also at these bridges, I think we need to take a risk and try to take Ctesiphon. And since there are those Clipinary Immortals, I think we want to try auto-resolve. And it seems it worked out okay. We took quite heavy casualties, but those 20,000 are quite nice compensation for that. There should be one Sassanid town or city south of our current area, so taking it will be quite beneficial. Let's retrain some troops and send some of them to take that, and then we need to send an additional army to the north. We have some mercenaries available here, so I think we need to combine some of these troops. And let's hope that's enough to beat these guys. And then in Salona we most definitely need some Legiolankiaries and Eastern Archers. Let's see if we have some mercenaries available as well. Yes, we do. And I guess in Ravenna we need to retrain these guys. And let's make some peasants as well. And that's a full army almost. And then we had this army here who should go to the, is it Syracuse or whatever the city there is. That's their target. And would this dockyard bring some benefits? Yes, it will. So I think it's a worthy investment there. And actually, I think I should combine some of these troops. And I will send them to deal with the enemy settlement there. Captain Victor looks like a good name for the commanding officer there. And of course, I think the general from Hatra could come to take charge of Ctesiphon. Antioch will hold for 9 turns. And of course we can raise some extra troops to help out there. But otherwise... Okay, one question is, should we assault Rome? It will hold out for 3 turns. It has weakened quite a lot. Almost certain victory. Let's continue the siege, nonetheless. And I think we have a turn. And we have a merchant. Nice. And rather a good merchant, it seems. So where... Okay, he's here. From where could we get some decent amounts of income. Okay. So that 700 per turns looks nice. And perhaps we should have some other merchants somewhere nearby. That might actually be a good way to use the money here. What little we have left. And can we actually get still some more mercenaries? They're actually surprisingly cheap. Of course, I should train some more units in Constantinople, but let's give those mercenaries a try. And it seems the Goths are coming. Sidon is besieged, but Antioch is not anymore. Why don't those hordes want to fight against each other? It would make things so much easier. So we should have a new merchant here. And that's actually quite nice income they could generate.
Can I be of service? Disembarking. Securing resources. Fleet ready. Set sail. Sir.
So I guess these guys are not making too much. Can we actually see with which cities we are trading? Jerusalem, Kyrene, Sidon, Tarsus. Okay. But this merchant should bring quite a decent income from there, at least when we break the siege. And at least the Vandals are one turn away. But I think here, okay, we are improving the defenses. Oh, and of course this fleet. It's crucial that this army doesn't go to the bottom of the sea. So I think we can wait for 2 turns, unless this army here decides to interfere. And we have a turn. I actually like the faction announcements in the... Oh! That was actually rather clean victory from those Goths. And of course it seems they are moving against us. Fortunately this time there is no family member with this army. So this battle should be somewhat easier. But we need to deal with those Goths with something. I guess the western army on the bridges will be the one most readily available there. So that might be our choice of troops. And here... I guess these guys will form the core line, supported by these guys, and then the Plum Battery and the forced cohort will provide some support. And I really like the long range of those guys. The cavalry can provide some support there. And the rest on this side. And once again the Bucalerie will be on this side. And I think I almost said we have a turn, but I guess we are ready to start the battle. Okay, fortunately those guys are going to take a swim. I guess that the river will be a bit more permanent place for them than they planned. So far so good. And it seems now the real battle is about to begin. So victory, but I think we could have inflicted a bit more casualties. The army won't be completely destroyed, but I think the ratio of casualties inflicted to casualties received was rather good in this fight. And those Vandals don't have too much to do against us. I don't think we are. Okay.
An agreeable proposal. Regretfully, we must decline.
Okay, so I'm glad we managed to get those. That army out from the ship. Okay, and now we should start making some more money.
Acquiring goods.
Your Honor. Securing resources. Orders. Imperator.
And now to the Gothic hordes.
Sir. Onward. Sir. Jump. Sir.
And actually this army here is quite depleted
Orders.
as well.
Orders.
Actually it seems we need to be ready to withdraw when the situation demands it. But I think... Well, let's let the Rome surrender. That way we should have a bit lesser number of things to repair there. And this army, both of these armies are practically too far away to aid the city there. So next turn we should have rather large amounts of money. Dumatha has a decent sized garrison. Let's see. The quality there isn't that good, so we might be able to take it rather easily. And while we have the initiative here... Oh, so much for our initiative here.
His life will end. Killer waiting for orders. Death approaches.
Well, at least he can still continue his scouting duties. So we need to bring some infantry unit to Syracuse. Unfortunately, there is that Western Roman ship. Let's hope it does not block us. Town grows Kydonia. Okay, I guess I can deal with it next turn. And that's quite a lot of missile cavalry. Let's see. If the terrain is favorable, I think we can fight a battle here, because our eastern archers have longer range than the enemy missile cavalry. But if the terrain is not favorable, I think we will just withdraw and look for a better place to fight.
Only a fool can. Await my order.
Actually, this looks promising. So archers will play the main role in this battle. They are kind of the factor that will make it or break it for this battle. And then we have some cavalry, etc. They can probably do something at the very least, but the missile units are the most important ones. And I guess I need to pause for a bit. I don't think they are that fine of Rome, but let's see if we could catch some of these by surprise. It seems we can. Those chosen warriors are a bit worrisome foe for our cavalry. And it seems Equites Auxilia is already breaking. Too bad. But I think we should be able to hold against the rest of these guys here. And I guess the rest of the enemies are withdrawing. And still some units are not in panic. Okay. A decent victory. I think we can take on a second Gothic army here as well. But I guess one defeat there was enough for them. And now this is going to be an interesting battle. I think we should be able to take care of those Levi spearmen. And of course, if the general is on the far side of the city and does not join the battle soon, we might be able to rout those Levi spearmen. And if we can focus on the enemy general with our full army, I think we might be able to take him down. So I think haste is of the essence here. And let's see what happens. And I think it's time to prepare for the inevitable onslaught of the immortals. Actually, so far so good. Unfortunately, the enemy reinforcements are coming to the city. Let's see if we could take the city center before that. Okay, apparently we cannot. So there is going to be some peasants and levy spearmen. And I guess the next pillar throws will be kind of deciding factor here. If we can take down a significant amount of these guys here, then we are in strong position. And now we just need to make sure that our general doesn't die or rout. So now it's up to these comitatenses. And it might be that those clipinaries are once again too much for us. Of course, if we could get a couple of nice shots on them, it would be really nice. So, one cohort left. Let's see if it can hold the line until we can shoot those clipinaries. Only 10 to go. Excellent. Even if we cannot capture the city, at least we were able to take down the enemy general. Do we need to pull back? Maybe we do. Okay, so that broke. Let's hope we can rally them. Okay, only one of them left. And I think we should get some nice shots off once those guys decide into which direction they will turn. Okay, so I think I was a bit overreacting there, or rather over planning. Some good shots on those levy spearmen will be very important. Okay, excellent. So, practically only peasants left. And let's take care of those peasants first. And hopefully that will go down. Excellent. I think we have this battle. Oh, and fire at will. At point blank range. It should be rather easy. Excellent. So even if we don't manage to keep it, taking this settlement from Sassanids is important because now we can practically close this front off. And we need only to push northwards from here. Okay. Ravenna is besieged once again. And the Eternal City is ours. And let's see if we can bring those peasants to the front there. Okay, it seems our merchant was financially murdered, at least. So we need to have Governor's Palace here. And in... was it in Sidon? Yeah. So it will hold for 6 more turns. I hope those guys are planning to attack. I guess we need to prepare if they are not, so that we can take the initiative. Let's retrain these. And improve the army a bit there and see if we can actually keep Dumatha. And it's a Christian settlement, so the issue here is distance to capital, culture penalty, unrest. The garrison is providing maximum amount of public order. I think we need to dismantle these buildings so we could change the culture bit by bit. I don't dare to build the barracks there because if it rebels, then there will be some additional difficulties for us. And let's see about Rome. Rather nice city. Apparently that won't be of any use. This on the other hand will. And we can retrain our troops and we can even start building Comitatenses' first cohorts. I think majority of this army will move northwards soon. brings some additional income. I think some extra troops will be beneficial as well. And let's position this army around here. And perhaps some additional Legiolankiari will be helpful. And in Constantinople, I think we should also train another unit of Plume Battery. Guess I can get rid of at least these guys. And then I think this army here should be ready to move out rather soon. And we have a turn. Didn't this city grow? I guess when we decided to train those peasants, the population amount lowered a bit there. Okay, and the Berbers are waging war once again.
Can I be of service? Securing resources?
60%. I think we have chances of keeping this city or town. And let's hope those guys decide to besiege us, because then we should be able to take them down a bit more easily. So, there is only bodyguard. I think we have the numbers to take this battle. Because this army, or at least the general, could be quite handy in aiding us in the southern front against Berbers. Oh. And it's unfortunate that we don't have this siege tower, because it would have been the best siege equipment here. Let's hope we can actually break the gate. Okay, so it's a defeat. Fortunately, we have that Byreme nearby, so our whole army didn't get killed. Oh, and the siege of Sidon has been lifted. That's good news. And this guy is trading quite well. And I think we have a turn. I guess we had to do something with that fleet. And once again, the Vandals are giving it a try. Fortunately, this army also doesn't have a family member, so we should be able to take it out quite easily. And I guess we have the same plan as last time. And I guess we are ready to begin the battle. Oh, and of course let's bring General here. And of course the chosen warriors are leading here. Fortunately for us, they are already breaking. And I think we could bring these cavalry units a bit closer. And I think we have the battle here. And there shouldn't be even too many enemies getting away. And we have a victory. So basically, I think the Vandals have only 1 or 2 full armies left. So if they decide to continue trying to cross this river here, I think we can wipe them out altogether. Okay, 1 full army and 2 remnants of an army. And it seems the Roxolani are coming this way too. And the Romans are trying to take Ravenna once again. And let's hope that their entry point is a bit better for us than it was last time. Well, at least we need to keep our defenses here in the city center. And let's hope... Well, actually let's hope that both of these towers will burn and they can break the gate, but... Okay, one is burning. It seems the second one is not. But at least if they bring this battering ram towards that gate, we might be able to get some shots off.
Look to the inner defenses. The walls have fallen to the enemy. The Goths have abandoned us.
It seems there is some kind of sandstorm in northern Italy. Interesting. And it's nice that these guys are going this way. And this tower here should be able to fire at least some shots. Then again, if they manage to break the gates here, I think it will be actually beneficial for us. Because then the enemy might be routing this way, and that would be beneficial since those towers will be able to fire.
Your general now lies dead because of his
Okay.
foolishness. His men will lose heart.
Let's try to take down those archers. And let's pull back here. The only bad thing with legionaries being heavy infantry is that they are a bit slow.
The enemy general flees. Press forward so the spirit of his army is broken too. The enemy general is slain, and now his men fear us. It is time to press the attack.
So we still have some archers running around here. So I guess if we break them, we have broken the whole enemy army.
The Goths! The enemy are utterly...
I think we could get a man of an hour from this kind of performance. So much for that fleet. Philadelphia has grown and Dumatha is still rioting. 65% should be enough. And I think we are ready to move out there. It seems Hatra will need some reinforcements quite direly. Okay. The Goths are on the move once again. I guess we need to combine some troops here. And the army from Rome is ready to move out. And here, let's renew the siege so that I don't forget it. And I think this is everything for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you like the content, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. That will help a great deal. And also remember to turn on the notifications so you will be informed whenever a new video is released. And I think in the video description this time I will put some information about Constantinople, the city itself. So basically historical information. So if you are interested, feel free to look up. Have a great rest of the day. Quality Old Games out.